Imagine a queen. Her name is Neferneferuaten. She stands beside her husband, the pharaoh Akhenaten. They bask in the golden glow of the sun god Aten. This image, immortalized in ancient carvings, hints at her power. Neferneferuaten was not just a queen, she was a force in Egyptian history. Yet her story, like those of many Egyptian queens, remains in the shadows. The history of ancient Egypt is often told through the tales of its pharaohs. These mighty rulers, with their grandiose titles and awe-inspiring monuments, have captured the imagination of historians and the public alike for centuries. We hear of their conquests, their monuments, their absolute rule. Their stories are etched in stone, their legacy is immortalized in the towering pyramids and sprawling temples that dot the Egyptian landscape. But behind these powerful men stood extraordinary women. These queens were not just silent partners, they were formidable forces in their own right, wielding power and influence in ways that have often been overshadowed by their male counterparts. The queens of Egypt were not merely consorts, they were influential figures. From the legendary Cleopatra, whose political acumen and romantic liaisons have become the stuff of legend, to Hatshepsut, who ruled as pharaoh in her own name, these women left an indelible mark on history. They shaped the political, religious, and cultural landscape of their time. Their influence extended beyond the throne room, affecting everything from statecraft to religious practices and even the arts. This essay will uncover their stories, delving into the lives of these remarkable women. We will explore their roles in governance, their contributions to religion, and their impact on culture, revealing their often overlooked contributions to one of the world's greatest civilizations. Through their stories, we gain a fuller understanding of ancient Egypt, a civilization that was as much shaped by its queens as by its kings. Our journey begins with Ahmose Nefertari. She was the first queen of the 18th dynasty. This marked a pivotal moment in Egyptian history, a return to stability after a period of chaos. Ahmose Nefertari played a crucial role in unifying the kingdom. She was a skilled diplomat and administrator. She was also deeply involved in religious life. She was later worshipped as a goddess, demonstrating her enduring influence even after death. Queen Tiye, wife of Amenhotep III, is another example of a queen's quiet power. Her reign marked a period of peace and prosperity. Tiye was known for her intelligence and political acumen. She advised her husband on matters of state. She also maintained diplomatic relationships with foreign leaders. Tiye's influence extended beyond Egypt's borders, shaping international relations. Hatshepsut, the king herself. No discussion of powerful Egyptian queens is complete without Hatshepsut. She was a woman who dared to break the mold. Hatshepsut declared herself pharaoh, ruling Egypt for over 2 decades. She commissioned ambitious building projects, expanded trade, and secured Egypt's borders. Her reign is a testament to the capabilities of female rulers, challenging traditional views of power in the ancient world. Nefertari, the diplomat queen. Ramses II, known for his military campaigns, had a queen who was his equal in strength and wisdom. Nefertari was renowned for her beauty, grace, and diplomatic skills. She played a vital role in maintaining peace with the Hittites, a powerful empire to the north. Nefertari's diplomatic efforts ensured stability for Egypt during a time of constant conflict. Divine roles and ritual powers. Egyptian queens were not just political figures, they also held significant religious roles. They participated in religious ceremonies. They acted as intermediaries between the gods and the people. Queens were often depicted alongside pharaohs in temples and tombs. They were shown participating in rituals and offering sacrifices to the gods. This highlights their essential role in maintaining cosmic order and ensuring the favor of the divine. Cleopatra VII. Beyond the romance, Cleopatra VII is perhaps the most famous Egyptian queen. Her name evokes images of grandeur, beauty, and romance, but there is so much more to her story than her legendary allure. Her story has been told and retold, often focusing on her relationships with Roman leaders. The tales of her romances with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony have overshadowed many other aspects of her life. However, Cleopatra was a shrewd politician and a brilliant strategist. She was not just a figurehead, but an active ruler who made significant decisions for her kingdom. Her intelligence and political acumen were evident in her ability to navigate the treacherous waters of Roman politics. She fought to preserve her kingdom's independence during a time of Roman expansion. Cleopatra's naval fleet was a testament to her military prowess, and she used her resources wisely to defend Egypt from becoming just another Roman province. Cleopatra's story is a reminder that history often remembers women for their romantic entanglements, overlooking their political and intellectual achievements. Her legacy is not just one of romance, but of resilience, intelligence, and leadership. Cleopatra's life and reign offer a rich tapestry of lessons about power, strategy, and the complexities of female leadership in a male-dominated world. Ankhesenamun, a queen's courage in crisis. Following the death of her husband, Tutankhamun, Ankhesenamun found herself in a precarious position. Facing political turmoil, she acted decisively to protect her dynasty. She wrote to the Hittite king requesting a prince to marry and rule alongside her. Ankhesenamun's actions highlight the difficult choices and the courage displayed by queens during times of uncertainty and danger. Enduring legacy from ancient art to modern inspiration. The journey of ancient Egyptian art is a fascinating tale that spans millennia, capturing the essence of a civilization that has intrigued humanity for centuries. From the grand pyramids to the intricate hieroglyphics, every piece of art tells a story of a time long past, yet still very much alive in our collective consciousness. The stories of Egypt's queens are woven into the fabric of ancient Egyptian art and architecture. These remarkable women, often overshadowed by their male counterparts, played pivotal roles in shaping the history and culture of ancient Egypt. Their influence is evident in the majestic temples and tombs that stand as testaments to their power and legacy. Their images adorn temple walls, tombs, and statues. These depictions are not mere artistic expressions, but are imbued with deep symbolic meanings. Each hieroglyph, each carving, and each statue serves as a narrative device, telling the stories of these queens' lives, their reigns, and their contributions to the Egyptian state. They are depicted as powerful figures, adorned in elaborate jewelry and clothing, often alongside pharaohs or deities. This iconography was not just for aesthetic purposes, it was a deliberate effort to convey their divine status and their integral role in the religious and political spheres of ancient Egypt. The jewelry and clothing they wore were symbols of their wealth, status, and divine favor. Their stories, though often fragmented, survive in inscriptions and papyri. These ancient texts provide invaluable insights into their lives, their governance, and their personal struggles. Despite the passage of time, these fragments allow us to piece together the narratives of these extraordinary women, offering glimpses into their world and their enduring impact on history. Today, these queens continue to captivate our imagination. Modern exhibits and museums around the world showcase their artifacts, drawing millions of visitors who are eager to learn about their lives and legacies. These exhibits not only preserve their memory, but also inspire new generations to explore the rich tapestry of ancient Egyptian history. Their legacies challenge us to look beyond traditional narratives. By examining their lives, we are encouraged to question the historical accounts that have often marginalized or overlooked the contributions of women. These queens remind us that history is not just a series of events, but a complex web of stories that include the voices of those who have been silenced or forgotten. They inspire us to recognize the often unsung contributions of women in history. The queens of ancient Egypt were not mere consorts or secondary figures, they were leaders, warriors, and visionaries. Their stories compel us to acknowledge the significant roles that women have played throughout history, challenging the patriarchal narratives that have dominated historical discourse. By uncovering their stories, we gain a richer understanding of ancient Egypt. Archaeologists and historians continue to unearth new findings that shed light on the lives of these queens, revealing the complexities of their reigns and their enduring influence. Each discovery adds a new layer to our understanding, painting a more comprehensive picture of ancient Egyptian society. We also gain a deeper appreciation for the power and influence that women have wielded throughout history. The queens of ancient Egypt were formidable figures who wielded significant power and influence. Their stories serve as powerful reminders of the capabilities and achievements of women, inspiring us to continue exploring and celebrating their contributions. Let us continue to explore their lives, their achievements, and their enduring legacies. As we delve deeper into their stories, we not only honor their memory, but also enrich our understanding of the past. Their legacies are not just historical footnotes, but are integral to the broader narrative of human history, reminding us of the timeless impact of their lives and achievements.